back. Today is another soap review. This time 42 by Barrister Mann. They're 2 years running. This has been their spring scent. And while it is out of production right now for the year, I think it is still available from various third-party retailers, and I will link those below for you if there are anywhere, if there's anyone else carrying them at the moment. So all hope is not lost. A lot of people like this scent, and 42, it comes from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's a book, a famous sci-fi novel by Douglas Adams. And that 42 is said to be the answer to the question, what is the meaning of life or meaning of existence? It's pretty funny if you're into that type of thing, but it's kind of off the wall, so I guess it's not for everyone. If you like sci-fi, it's a must read. But anyway, and a lot of the scent notes take their inspiration from things in that book. So as we jump into the shave, just keep that in mind. I'll go into the scent notes as we're lathering up, so don't go away. The scent notes are listed. It's pretty unique here. It's petunias, ambergris, tea, and Galactic Gargle Blaster. So I had to get a little bit of an education to explain what a lot of those are. Petunias are pretty straightforward. Those are flowers. It's a floral note. And I'm not the big fan of florals, and I can definitely smell them in here, which is probably my least favorite part of this scent mix. The tea is somewhat there. It's about as there as it is in Cheshire, although a little bit less so. I had no idea what ambergris was, and apparently it's common it's a common additive in a lot of perfumes. And this is actually synthetic ambergris. So what I'm about to tell you is pretty gross. If you don't know what ambergris is, it is a substance that is derived from the digestive materials of the digestive waste of a sperm whale. So yeah, that's a little crazy. I was shocked. I think that you can find it, I guess you can take it out of the whale's stomach itself, so if they're dead. But a lot of people just found sperm whale poop floating in the water, apparently because it's huge. And basically, the way my wife explained it to me, I looked it up and I talked to her about it, and she said that it's used as kind of like a fixative to help with scent strength, like a binding agent or something. But the scent of ambergris itself, like when it's first, when you first harvest it, it's going to be like kind of fecal, unsurprisingly so. But then, as it ages, it gets like a sweet earthiness, allegedly, and it smells kind of like a little bit better than rubbing alcohol. It's something of that nature. I don't know. It's really confusing to me. Hearing my wife and reading about it, I'm like, really? It just seems kind of random. Who thought to do that? But the Galactic Gargle Blaster, it's a very funny name. It is said to be like the greatest drink in the universe and within the novel. So it's a fictional drink, and it's got a blast of lemon in it. That's one of the main ingredients. And there's other kind of crazy ingredients that go in. There's a certain type of seawater from a certain planet that's in it. But a lot of the lemony notes that are in this, and it's pretty heavy lemon. This is the part I like. The tea and the lemon are my favorite parts of this fragrance. And if it was only that, I would like it a lot more. So yeah, that's what Galactic Gargle Blaster is. I'm not sure what else is in there than the stuff that I just listed off, but that is the most pleasant accord to me. I wish it was more lemon, more tea, less of those other floral things. But I think it gets a little better lathered. It remains there. It's mid-strong from the container, and it remains mid-strong. But some of the floral and ambergris, I think, kind of fade a little bit, which is good. I like it better lathered, but it's not much different. So this is not something I particularly care for, and it's not for me, so I will not be buying it. But many people like this. I don't see a whole lot of people saying this is not for me, and I know a lot of guys who would say that this is their favorite offering by Barrister Mann. So take my review with a grain of salt. You might like it. And the closest scent that I can think of that compares to this would be Barrister Mann's Cheshire. I've not really tried anything else that smells quite like it. So there you go. All right, Gillette Slim on setting 4. This is about 3 days growth. But now, if this is the first video you're watching featuring Barrister Mann, and I highly doubt that it is, but just in case you don't know, Barrister Mann is one of the best soap bases out there. This is the Glissant base. It's tallow with lanolin. And it's a mid-firm soap. It's very easy to lather up. It's also pliable if you want a bowl lather, so it's very easily moved. If you're going to tub lather it, I don't recommend, unless you're going to go like for a head shave. If you're just going to shave your face for like 2 or 3 passes, I wouldn't load more than 20 seconds. If you paid attention during the lathering process, I spent way too much time on. You'll see that I added water probably 5 or 6 times. It's a thirsty soap, but it's not too hard to dial in. You add water as you go, and you'll get the consistency that you like. Residual slickness and slickness on this soap are top notch. It excels at every metric really. Ease of lather post shave, shiny, dense cream, like a yogurty sour cream. Actually more like sour cream or like a marshmallow fluff, I guess. It is top of the line. And if you've never tried them before, I would recommend trying Seville. That's probably their most safe scent that they have. It's very good, very citrusy, very herbal, and a little bit of a spice kick to it. I enjoy it a lot, and most people do. So, but if you're a lemon head and you have a chance to try this, well then go ahead. So I don't think you'll be too disappointed in that respect. I just don't like the floral notes. So we'll be back for our final thoughts. All right, there you have it. Had a 2-pass shave with and I did the back of my neck. I do that every once in a while, trim up, but you have to use like 2 mirrors to do it. I usually get my wife, but she wasn't here, so little haphazard mirror play there. But yeah, 42. Lemon and florals are your thing. Give it a try. I think I'll get my lemony tea fix elsewhere in Barrister Mann's Cheshire, or it's tea bergamot and patchouli. It's got some lemony stuff in there too, so I think I'll get it there, not this one, but I'll pass this on to somebody else to try out. But all in all, not bad shave. I did have some burn from the alum, and that's probably from sometimes when I use the Gillette Slim, I don't know, it bites me. I didn't get any cuts or anything, but I do see some welts coming up right here, so I'm gonna have to fix that with some post shave products. Probably some lemon witch hazel here from Thayer's, and Lucky Tiger, which is a aftershave face tonic. It's got aloe vera and calendula and chamomile, and it's got a light citrus scent to it, so it'll go nice with it. And probably some balm. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, but definitely going to have to do something for my neck. So just goes to show, sometimes you can use the best soap on earth, but if you apply a wrong technique or just use a bad combination of razor or blade, or just get a bad blade, sometimes you can still have a subpar shave. What can I say? But yeah, 42, check it out. I'll put the links below for people who are still carrying them, and keep an eye out also on the buy-sell trades. I do see it occasionally show up. Not many people get rid of this one though. It's definitely a fan favorite, so just keep an eye out. And thanks for watching. I will be using a prototype soap here coming up from a newcomer who has not done an official release yet. So he sent me some to test. I'm more than happy to do it. So look out for that stuff next week. It'll be labeled as Mammoth Soaps, so keep an eye out there. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe, and comment below if you have anything to add to this conversation about 42 or anything else out there that's similar to it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time.